All right, so for this video, I'm gonna do a grapevine wreath out of roses and sunflowers. Sunflowers are my favorite flowers, so I'm always up for doing that. And these roses that I found, they are real touch. So they appear and feel real, but they are fake. And then I'm going to put some of these little red flowers in it with some purple. I'm gonna do some little fillers with some white. And then I'm also, because these red flowers here have a little bit of purple in them, I'm going to put a little bit of lavender with it. I also may fill it in, I don't know, I haven't decided yet, with some of these little yellow roses. I think they'd be pretty in there in the mix as well. So we're gonna get started on this. I'm gonna use greenery at first to do it, but before I start on the wreath itself, I'm actually going to make a ribbon for it. So I'm gonna put my wire down. And the colors I'm gonna use are these right here, a red, just a satin red, a satin yellow, the sunflower, and the gingham red. I thought the gingham red would kind of help throw it off. So I'm gonna start with the red, and you always want to ducktail it so it doesn't fray. Be really careful with the wired ribbon. All of this is wired ribbon, but be careful with it because those little wires that are in it, they're extremely sharp, and you don't want to get it in your foot. So make sure that, or in your finger for that much. So make sure that you get it into the trash can. And I'm just measuring here. It looks like it's 5 and 5. So I'm just gonna keep going with this. It looks like I'm out of the red, which is fine. And then I'm gonna make another loop here. And that will be that. And I'm gonna ducktail this. Generally you would, when you put it into the loops here, you would twist it. But because it's the same on both sides, I'm not twisting it. So I'm just putting it there. Now I'm gonna go to the sunflower. I'm gonna ducktail it. And that's where you'll twist so that you can get the sunflower on the top of each hoop. And so you put it in there, push it down, and twist. Put it in, make sure your hoops are the same size. This one's a little smaller. You can also check to see if your hoops are the same size by pulling them up, and that is. So I'm gonna twist. And twist. I'm just going to do 2 hoops to each side right now. And, oh, sorry, I pulled it off the camera. Apologize. All right, so then put that to the side, and we're going to do the yellow. There's one of those little wires that fell off. They hurt, so see if I can get it to. Get it in the trash. All right, so I've ducktailed my thing there, and I'm gonna, this one you don't have to worry about twisting because it's all the same. It's only the ones that has a print on one side that you're gonna have to twist. I love my bow maker. It's the best thing to use to make a bow, so. All right. And try and get this to not twist on me. All right, and let me dovetail this. Dovetail, I can't remember if it's ducktail or dovetail. I may be saying it wrong. I don't know. I'm not an English teacher and I don't pretend to be one. All right. All right, so now I'm gonna push this down here. And I'm gonna get this gingham wired ribbon here. And this does have wire in it, it's just really small. It's smaller than what's in this bigger. So. Put it in there. Twist it. Twist. All right. So get this all here. All right. So that kind of has a little bit of a satin feel to it. It looked more of like a stronger, tight cotton, but it's not. All right, so now I'm going to pull my wire up through here. And, oh, sorry. And then you're gonna twist it. Now I know that some people, when they make their bows, they fold the wire in half before they put it in, and then they have a hoop to pull the wire through. You can do that, absolutely. Let me just hurry and pull that. Okay, and then once, there's the bow. Now once I get it on my wreath frame, then I will fluff it. But I'm not gonna fluff it until I get it on there. And you'll wanna pull it as tight as possible to get it on there. And then you'll twist your ribbon, and obviously you'll fluff it as you go. So let's flip this around. There we go. There's the bottom. All right. So we'll fluff this as you'll bring it and bring this through there. All right. And then you'll just fluff it till you like it. I'm gonna start with my floral and stuff. And then once the floral is all in, then you can fluff it to your liking. So that's what I'm going to do. Bring this up here just for a second. Let me just look at it really quick. Yeah. All right, so I will finish fluffing that once I get all of my flowers in. So I'm gonna start with, I'm using my Sure Bonder oil pan, sorry. I'm using my Sure Bonder hot glue skillet, sorry. So you're gonna start with your greenery, and you're gonna do, you'll wanna leave your stems long when you cut them because you want it to stick out, but you're gonna do it at 12 o'clock, 3 o'clock, and 6 o'clock, your greenery. Let me fix that really quick. That's a little long, a little too long. Oops. Okay. You'll just put it in there. Now just remember, all of your stems that are sticking out, we will cut them at the very end. So don't worry about that. Let me just get my, oh my goodness, I'm sorry, I must have bumped it. All right, so there's your 3 locations. All right, now we're going to, I'm gonna use different kinds of greenery. So I'm gonna slide my thing over just so I don't melt it. Okay, so now I'm gonna put more greenery in, but I'm going to put it in between the 3 o'clock, the 6 o'clock, and the 12 o'clock of that one. Like I said, I'm gonna use multiple kinds. I'm using boxwood, I'm using this. I'm not exactly sure what this one's called, but I am also going to be using that as well. So just as a filler. Okay. So, and this glue is very spider webby. I don't know what the deal is with it. Okay. Remove those. Just get one more piece of greenery here, and I'm gonna put one right here as well. Now the boxwood I'm gonna use as more filler, but once I put my flowers in. So next I'm going to do my sunflowers. So I got these at Hobby Lobby. I'm going to trim this bottom piece off really quick. Now, and I think I'll pull that leaf off so it doesn't cause me any stress while I'm trying to get it into the wreath itself. All right, I'm gonna have to stand up to look at this. All right, so now we're going to place our sunflowers in there. I think that might be a little long. Let's trim that off. It hasn't quite dried, so let's trim that off just a titch. Okay, let's try that again. All right, so and this has very thick wire in it, so you can move this, bend it however you want. So I'm gonna put it in there, and then I'm gonna kind of bend it. You won't see those stems once we get everything on the wreath. They will be hidden by greenery. All right. All right, so there's that one. I'm going to put one right there, and I'm going to put another one up here right above the bow. Okay, now I'm going to move on to the roses. I did not buy very many of these because they are super expensive. They are $6.99 a rose. So they're not cheap. But if you want good quality and it to look like a real rose, there's your rose. So I'm going to place the roses in between my sunflowers. So yeah, they're beautiful, beautifully done roses. I love them, but like I said, they're extremely pricey. And these have a thick wire in them as well, so they are easy to maneuver around as well. So just trimming them, they're a little bit long. I cut them a little long. So I'm just pushing it in there the best I can, and then I bend it. And then I have those two little ones that I'm gonna put in there as well. Let me cut that. And stick that on there. And they look like they're out a long ways, but just roll with it. It's gonna be beautiful when it's done. That's my own opinion. All right. All right, so now we have all of that on there. Whoops. Sorry, I got my cord in there. All right, so now we have all of that on there. I'm gonna add some of my greenery for fillers in here. They will also be sticking out. Oops. I dropped one on the floor. Just one moment. Let me grab it. Okay. Like I said, this glue today is so spider webby. All right, I'm just kind of moving this around pretty quick like. All right, I'm just gonna keep going with the boxwood filler, and I have a whole bunch of that, so we'll just keep going. I think I bought the boxwood filler greenery at Walmart. Pretty sure that's where I bought it. You want to use different kinds of greenery to kind of give it oops, stickers to make it look more full. You can use different, give it some, I think it just looks better. Okay, and we'll just keep filling it in, and we're gonna Sorry about this. Cobwebs drive me crazy. I got the glue that says it's not supposed to be so stringy, but goodness. It is. I'm just going along the inside of the wreath with the boxwood. I always put a silicone mat down underneath my wreaths. It helps because if it drips, you're not ruining the table and it just peels right off from the silicone. So it's starting to take shape. Trying to hurry here before I bore y'all. All right, finish filling this in. And then I'll put the little red flowers and the lavender, and then I'll fluff the, I can get this in there. Doesn't want to go in. There we go. And then I'll fluff the bow. They really don't take that long to make. The times part of it is, the time consuming part is cutting all of the stems and then going to the store to get all of it. So yeah, that's the most time consuming part of the whole thing. I hope you've all enjoyed watching my videos. Sorry I haven't posted for a while. I've been battling some personal health issues, and so I do these videos when I'm feeling somewhat okay. But I have Lyme's disease, and so when it attacks, it attacks. So as you can see, I'm putting some more of this in here to kind of even it out from the outside where I put it on the outside. It just kind of fills it in. I think it looks very pretty so far. I'll keep going around here. Kind of fills the center in. I have a couple more wreaths that I'm going to make. I have one that I'm going to make that's kind of a, which is my favorite color. It's kind of a coral peach, a dark coral. It's very pretty. I'm going to make that with some teal fillers. So that will be a fun wreath to make. And there is the wreath. Now, if you want, there's that so far. I'm going to hurry and add these purple lavender pieces in to kind of finish it off. And then I'll put the red little teeny flowers in there. And then that should be good. I'm trying to hurry because my phone is ridiculous sometimes. Okay, let's see here. Goodness, all this stringy glue. Okay, so there's that. Now I'm gonna hurry and put these red little flowers in. I think that they'll add to it and look pretty. I only have 3. Well, I have 3 sets of 2, I should say. Okay. I'm just trying to get this glue up. All right. I'm trying to decide where this one would look the best. I think right here. Okay. Now I'm going to put the little white fillers. Kind of just brings it out. Oops. I know it looks intimidating, but really, truly, it's not hard to make a custom wreath. If I can do it, you can do it. That's how I'm going to say it, because, yeah, my wreaths at first were 100% beautiful. But over time and years, then I got better at it. I watch a lot of tutorials on YouTube and on Pinterest. I have one more rose and I want to use it. I think I'll put it up here at the top with this other little one. All right. And it feels just like a real rose. All right, I'm gonna hang this up and so you can see it and fluff the bow. But that is all of the wreath. Like, it literally took me 27 minutes to make the wreath and the bow. So it's very easy, very fun. I enjoy it. I'm gonna hurry and I'm gonna end it right here for right now. And then I will be back to show you the complete wreath. All right, so I changed the bow in it because I did not like it. So I have added, I used a different color of red. It's more of a deep blood red. And then I put some of this brown webbing in it, and this one's hiding, sorry. So there is that wreath. I'm gonna just do a close-up of these roses because they literally feel real. So there is that one. I think it looks better with that bow than the other bow that was on it. So in the instructions, it shows a different bow. It's because I changed the bow out because I didn't like it once I hung it up. So thank you so much for liking, subscribing, and sharing my YouTube, helping me make my YouTube grow. Stay tuned for more videos. Thank you so much.